We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Spin the block.
How often do you talk to Luce? Because I feel like, on once I'm conflicted about even this whole.
Okay, so alright, so yeah, that's the part that like really ticks Wack
Yo,
off.
I understand why Uncle be mad though,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
what up?
why you on the internet talking about we expecting and we still waiting? Like why
Expecting
you
handouts or
sound like
expecting
Sound
sympathy.
entitled as hell.
you
Why are these
sounded
entitled?
What up with it, Wolfie?
What's up? What's up, Wack? We just covering the content. I see things are like getting crazy, heating up. So I was like,
Yo,
you know what?
Wolfie. How long you been knowing me? Really
Long
think
time.
GG got all that fuel? You know I'm feeding her the content.
Come on, I still got a lot of
Wolfie,
fuel.
you know I'm feeding her the content.
I still got a lot of it.
hey
I still got
hey
Uh,
but
everything
why
that she
shorty
sent.
I
but
have
why shorty
no
sounding entitled like that them
I
on the internet
have
talking
no
about?
idea. Like this, she tried to play with me, and she didn't understand that. Saying I'm his mistress. You just called me a bitch.
Yeah, that was, and I get like her context of trying to make it seem like you guys are like,
No, not
on and
no.
off. But I see why you're offended. That'll
Yo,
offend
well, first
any
of all,
man
I
that
don't deal with her. She ain't you.
right, right.
I don't deal with you. If you told you say him and Wax sometime could be three of us women quarreling when they get into it, I would say nothing about it because I know you and I know where you're coming from, right? And you done heard us on the three-way to it with the flow ain't heard. I don't this lady like wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to play,
Right.
remember y'all came to me saying, Wack, could you please let us sit on the side of we trying to get on? Okay, run me this bag. I'm gonna give you a 90-day run. That's what it was. Now you didn't let it get to your head. Now I'm eating diabolical, Wack. I done empowered Gigi. I got my other team digging while you look at her, my other team digging from up below you. Some other things start happening with accounts and shit's gonna get weird. And I got another angle coming at you, and Wack ain't gonna say nothing because you need me to respond for the few. So now you just did met the hunter side of the trenches with this exposure. Let's see if you can handle it.
It's just
Uh,
crazy because even when she's talking about the diapers and saying, well, yeah, if he wants to send it, he's got to send the 10K that Coterie is
I'm not
saying.
finished. Listen to me. I'm not. Listen, when they came at me with the Godfather shit, right? Team, you know me. You know I will sit here and play dumb like I don't know and I be knowing. You know me, right? So when you
Facts.
come at me with, I want you to be the whoop, I'm already knowing the full backdoor plays is going on. So you know what I do? Sure, no problem. But
Yeah.
Woofy, guess what I don't do? I don't do nothing to show that I'm that. I don't send a baby a milk, a diaper. I don't do shit because I'm playing your game. Oh, you want to make me the godfather? Okay, yeah. I'ma keep you asleep. Whole time, turn that off, turn that off. So when he started to go to certain doors and they wouldn't open and niggas wasn't answering, that's when he figured out, damn, I wonder if he know. No. So now he tries to retract and make it look like it's him. I've been turning your water off.
Oh, so they've been doing some behind the scenes
Yes,
funny
Wolf, you
business.
know how I work. I
Got it.
just won't say nothing. Cause the deeper you go into my jungle, thinking you control these animals, the more of a disadvantage you are. Cause see, when you go into a jungle, the task is can you make it out that mother.
Right.
And as you see, I got Gigi. All right, that's a wolf. Okay, some other shit going on over here. That's really up. Now I got the content from your attorney. Are you trying to snitch on a murder to try to get out of that? We got that right there. I'm working. And I'm going to keep feeding Gigi every day because you are scared to say something back to her. I want you to say something back to her because it makes her bigger, but I know you're not.
Mhm.
So she blowing that trumpet loud as a mother, and you ain't finna say nothing. And the shit she talking about, you know where it's coming from. But I'm not gonna say
Even
nothing to
before, she
you
didn't want to talk to
because if I
people.
say something to you, that builds you. So I'm gonna empower this over here.
Mhm. That's
Well,
smart.
you know, it's a method to the madness. I'm kind of fucked up in the head in a good way. Now, the clip I just gave him is happening right now. So it's a great follow up to what you just did because I exposed Dirk sending word to me. Let Wack know I had no idea I was live. I don't know the bitch. And they
You could
told me
tell
act.
because when she was asking the questions to him,
He
he
did.
like, what?
Yeah.
He like, who?
Listen. Listen, I gave the shit to Gigi. Gigi exposed the whole text message to me from Dirk. So, you know, I'm going to keep on. They want me to respond because with me responding to them, boom. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. I'm gonna empower her,
Yeah.
and y'all not gonna say nothing to her because what me responding to you does to you, you responding to her does to her.
She got all the
And unless
receipts.
you exact, of course she got them. I'm sending them
She
to
sent
her.
them. She sent them to me. All the marriage paperwork,
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
rental
she got some
properties.
more. Oh, Wolf.
Yeah.
I even got the FBI receipt that this nigga been working with. We got you on the
Wow.
video. I'm just sitting back. You know, Wolf, I can beat up. You know that. You know, if I love you to death, you know you ain't got to worry about me because Wack only going to go so far. But you just another one like the other one, I'm going to torture your ass before I bleed you.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that shit is crazy because I just even though like even back then when I got into it with her, that was my thing. Like you fake. I know that you fake. You been fake. You ran from over here to go over there because you
Yeah,
know
and I
everybody over
told
here
Gigi the
sees
other
who you
day, I
are.
said, yo, that room, Wolf was running the room because somebody said something to Troy Ave on Instagram. I said, when they pulled you in, I didn't know who the fuck you were. I didn't know I had never seen them. I'm over there supporting, you know, the family over there. I said, so I'm listening. I said, but y'all's story is so crazy until it's looking at what he looking at, because he denies it. Charisse saying she married, but I knew that wasn't the case about a month ago when I said, yo, uh, Gigi say that you ain't married, that do boom, boom, boom. So Luce started to screaming. I say, look, all that screaming. I tell you what, Charisse, I'm gonna send you a plane ticket. I want you to go visit him tomorrow. What that's gonna prove? Can't nobody go to MDC but the wife for the immediate children. If you
Facts.
ain't that, you can't go in that mother. I
Mm.
said, but I'm gonna tell you, Luce, like I'm in the middle of my divorce, right? If you don't do the proper paperwork, you setting yourself up. R&B got power of attorney over my medical, over finances and everything. I'm on a life support. She can't walk in and pull the plug to get that insurance money. R&B called them dogs. So if you don't got her set up with the right POA, power of attorney, that's certified and stamped by a notary with a witness, you shit out of luck. Guess what they called the next day asking me? Hey, could we use that attorney? I thought you was married.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like I know what I know.
And that's
And
true. That marriage certificate she sent me was true. That baby
no,
made
no, we
made them.
pulled all that. All that's authentic. All Gigi shit authentic. And you
Wow.
don't need no blood test for the baby mother because you gave your sperm, you signed off on the sperm that went with her egg she signed off on.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? That's how she got pregnant. So you don't need no blood test. You signed off that this is your semen that you giving up for these people to put with that egg and then insert into her.
Yep.
She got all the
Oh
work.
yes, she did IVF. That's
Yeah,
true.
she got all the work. And see now what Gigi is doing, check her play. She's maintaining the marriage because it's been with Charisse that she can't get married.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
So he didn't even try. He ain't even trying to get no divorce or nothing like that.
No, Gigi been having a divorce paperwork down there for over a year, 2 years. He won't go sign it. So on her first live, go find it. First and second one, fucking Gigi releases the text messages between her and Luce, where she's putting up Charisse's pictures, and her and Luce is clowning the bitch.
Wow.
Like she ain't fucking around over there. I don't know where she learned these methods and how to do these things, Wolf. I don't know where she gets these things from. I don't know.
Cause Charisse been clout
Somebody's
chasing
teaching her this,
since
and if I
she.
find out who the is that's teaching her how to position this shit, all right,
We gonna
I'm
give
gonna
him a
have a few
position in the
words for this
trenches.
bitch. Okay, whoever this, I find out who you are, feeding this woman this and telling her how to do this. It's gonna be on with you. You understand what I'm saying? Nah,
No, but it's
definitely.
easy. So what's this whack? They try to make it seem like you borrowed 10,000. You called him and asked him
Okay,
to
so
borrow
this so this what happens. So this what happens, right? So me and R&B had already figured out a lot of shit, right? So I said, okay, R&B, this what I'm gonna do. Nigga owed me a little money, so we gonna feed him. Like if I go tell you, Wolf, yeah, Wolf, they repoed my car, right? Then I go tell him, yeah, him, man, they shut down my bank account. Now both of them is lies, but we want to see which one gonna come out, right? So we sent out like 5 different things, right? And I'm like, hey, bro, can you send 10,000 over here for this? Till I get back in town and whoop de whoop de whoop. We want to see what all kind of shit was already leaking out. Remember, I told you we already seen the backdoor movement, so we start turning off the water, right? He ain't knowing we see it because we're hearing it, and you the only one we telling these little dumbass things to. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So we hear him, we like, okay, that come from him. Okay, that came from him. That came from him. So we knowing, so she like, all right, start turn that off. Shut that door. So I'm using R&B to keep the bitch sleep. She getting on the phone, she like, yeah, Charisse, me and Wackton got into it. You ain't heard it from me, but this, that, and other. And guess what? It comes out. This stupid bitch is biting it. She like, where's Wack at? Oh, he's back in LA. I'm laying right there. Right? I'm right there. But we just trying to see. I'm trying to see if Luce Cannon gonna bring it back to me. What my girl told her girl is he gonna go say it to these people over here to try to use it against me, right? So this stupid ass doing exactly what we know he gonna do. So we're shutting shit down. So as he's trying to go indoors, it ain't there no more. So when he called me one day and said, yo, Wack, man, such and such, I said, he probably ain't answering the phone because remember when I told you this? You went and told somebody. No, I didn't. Yes, you did, because you the only one I told because it's a lie. I said, listen, I'm going to holler at you. I woke up the next morning and now he's beefing with me to the world, right?
Wow.
It's too late, though, because I didn't set up on you. Now I know you going to run the other way. But guess what didn't happen the other way? I didn't took 3 of your people, fed them in a way you haven't, and now they waiting on you, nigga, because they didn't turned on you. You just don't know it. I'm up, Wolf. I'm like, listen.
Yeah, you make
Uh,
three plays
yeah,
in one.
That's what Aries do,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? So even right now, he don't know all the text messages. I didn't told Charisse, I didn't played the game. Now here come Levels. I gotta give Levels his credit. Hey Charisse, hey listen, man, I know you got a baby and all that, and you ain't deserving of this. But hey, I'm just gonna let you know this is what's going on. I hope you don't tell him, cause it's gonna get me and him into it, and boom, boom, boom. So what she started doing? She started texting. Bitch then took the bait. I said, boy, shout out to nephew. He done taught me how to be a pimp sometime. Let me show you what this bitch sent me. Let me show you when I hit that bitch with what this bitch sent me. Here go the content right here. Now this diabolical.
Let me ask you in the meantime,
Huh?
who you think is spearheading this between Charisse and Luce Cannon? Do you think it's Charisse doing this whole media uh
No,
content
I
push?
think I think I think he's directing it, but she wants it. You got to remember, you knew before me. She been striving, trying to
Clout,
get
yeah, clout demon.
attention for years. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look at that. I, who's in that text blast? That's who's that? Heeman. All y'all in the, I think that's yeah. I think wait you would yo Wolf you in that text blast. You see that
I see
content I
it.
just sent you?
Uh-huh.
Look what the bitch got comfortable and text me. I think on the next phone call, you need to have a talk with Cannon and have someone else run this content because I'm really tired of all this. I am not trying to be with anyone. And truth be told, he has got me into so much bullshit with his ex bitch that is crazy. The bitch then took the mother bait and
Wow.
she thinking I'm confiding in her and waking her up. Bitch, I'm telling you a bunch of nothing. I just want to see if you gonna let a nigga tell you not to tell your nigga something. Cause I didn't already set the traps up. I know what it is. And the bitch give me the content. So right now, Gigi's running that up right now. She's running that up over there.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Then I send it out to my media team, let them start working it. You know, it get a little crazy with me. I've been quiet, you know, with the quieter I get, the more I'm up to.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you know,
Hey,
shit.
yo, if you killing 5 birds with one stone, this is crazy.
Like,
That's
listen,
true. I
listen.
don't
I'm
believe you.
already whack 100, and now I got the ways of the trenches in me, and I got my team and my woman that's come from being an ordained minister and all this life coach is like me too. Listen, I'm the Joker. Boy, I'm about 8 different diabolical burnt out mother. I use some levels, put the pen pan down. I use your shit. I got Wolf over here saying, Whack, approach it a soft, passive way. You will gain her trust. All this going on. Then you got the Whack factor already there. It's up, bro.
It's
It's up.
crazy.
I got academics drawing the nigga in. I'ma act like I don't want him up there. You keep letting him come like you deny me when I'm asking.
Mm,
Get the nigga on the phone.
I heard that.
But
I
here
heard
go,
that too.
yeah, here go what
Yeah.
you ask him. The sneaker is he taking the bait. I come in the room, I say, yo, don't let this nigga on stage call that. I leave. He come on, you keep letting him up. He think it, you big dummy. Are you stupid?
Yeah, now they
For
on
this
now they
nigga,
only gonna
you can't. The, Wolf, you know what that is with me and that. You know
uh-huh.
firsthand. Right? You dummy. You really taking the bait? I want you up there. Come on in, a little further. Come
Hey,
on,
hey,
a little
they
more.
aggravating them. Yeah, he gonna send you some
Yeah.
diapers. He gonna send you some diapers. No, y'all crazy.
And act so funny. He's so messy. He like, yeah, he gotta send him diapers.
Man.
He gotta come. He coming through. He gonna come through with that.
Every now and then, and then next thing you know, Gigi's on academics. Gigi, how you get on here? Whack, where's Whack at? I don't know. He hasn't said anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, so
That's crazy.
I mean, yo, listen, man. Hey, look, know who you going to war with?
That's crazy.
Well, why
Yeah.
why she even
It's
want to go
so
to war? That shit she sound crazy.
Yo,
She
some of
she
these really, bro. He really is brainwashed to think he. You know who he is, respectfully. You know who he is,
who
Leaky. He's
yeah
Leaky. You know when Leaky get out of hand.
yeah.
Remember when Leaky went over there to that other app?
yeah
And got to telling them people who he was and who
yeah.
y'all wasn't.
Uh-huh.
That's
Mm-hmm.
you got
He it's like he latched on to you like after he disconnected from Big U. It's like he always need like a father figure.
but
He always need a
listen, Wolf,
daddy.
you just did it from your neighborhood this way. So I'm already knowing you gonna go bad.
Yeah.
I ain't from your neighborhood. I'm from the other side of the street. I know you gonna go bad. But okay, in the meantime,
We gonna
let me
use you.
go on out there.
Yeah. Here's a microphone. Here's a camera. Do your thing. I seen that. I see because at first I was like, wait, what's happening here? How is this played? But then when I sit down to get in my content bag and I start hearing the things that he's saying, I was like, oh
I know
yeah.
that goes. Tell her I know. I already know that.
Oh yeah.
Listen, tell her bro talks to me through kiddo all the time. You notice sometimes on Vlad, I'll go in there and debunk all the dirt traps because he talks to me through kiddo. I know that.
But you see that, so that that thing we
And I gotta tell her I got another team working too. So between both of us, that shit should go boom any day.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah,
At the
watch
same
it.
time,
Yeah, come on, man. You know what's going on. Hey, listen, man. I'm a great friend. I'm an even worse enemy. And if I love you like family, I ain't gonna never be enemy. I might start talking to
Hey,
you.
that's a
I
fact.
might
Don't let that in your
stop
head.
talking to you, but it's something just not gonna do. Straight up.
So, Wack, you think that this Charisse shit is gonna with Cannon is gonna get like gonna keep going? I think it's gonna get worse.
Well, no, I think eventually. Hey, I hate to say it, right? Listen, them people is allowing him to stay on that phone, make all them threats, and continue to say, "Oh, Sharice added that and put it up." They gonna around and cuff her up to conspiring to something, something, something. Watch.
Especially because he on that phone making threats.
Yeah, and he's telling her, Sharice, go edit that and put it up at this time, boom, boom, boom. It's her channel. That channel belongs to her. And they gonna around and do that and then use that against her to say, what you know about this, this, and this, or bitch, we got five for you. I'm telling you it's coming. He don't even I'm like, y'all don't think y'all get it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When they gonna hit her
You
with
ain't that special.
intimidating witnesses and stuff, or
Man, they gonna book her. I'm telling you. See, he's calling, she's recording it. They supposed to kill it right there, but they not. And then you're not supposed to make three-way calls. They supposed to get there, but they not. They got him saying, this, 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 I'm gonna do this to you, this. Hey, go edit that, put that up at 5 o'clock, and then she's doing it.
You're not
They
even
gonna let her
supposed
do
to
it,
be
do
making
it, do it. They
three-way
gonna knock on
calls.
that door.
You're not even supposed to be making three-way calls. You're just supposed to be
No, you
doing
know
none of
that
that.
wolf, they would have been shut it down. They're letting this happen for a reason.
Wow. And
I don't think she gets
we
it.
always say in the trenches, like once you come get a taste of the clout bug, you
And
ain't gonna
yeah,
really
it go crazy. Now the other
pass it back
day,
into them. You gave them
the uh,
a taste of that clout bug, that being on that platform, and now they can't deal with the idea of not having that clout. So everything
that's a fact.
is
The
becoming
other day,
content.
Wolf, you didn't hear the other day. She said, "Okay, this is what Luce Cannon wants. This
Right,
has nothing to do with me." Nah, that ain't gonna work,
right.
bitch, because you're doing it.
So
You're still doing it. He don't even see. I think she kind of like woke a little bit. Like,
because she keep getting the heat. They keep saying she the one
mm-hmm.
that's doing this. She the one that's running all the content, recording all their calls. She the one that's up there, and everything that she's doing, it's like she's inserting herself. It's always Luce Cannon's wife, Charisse Mills. Like, so it's like she's almost plugging herself into the content and plugging herself into the situation. So when you look at who's behind this, who would be this dumb to keep putting themselves in this situation to get in more trouble, they gotta blame her because it's like you the forefront of the media right now. It's on your page, on your channel. Not only are you recording y'all conversations, you also doing your own reflections and responses to whatever's going on in media. It's like you really chasing the clout to stay in the front of everything that's going on. And like she told Axe, she said we got to stay in the algorithm. And your primal focus in this situation shouldn't be staying in the algorithm. It should be trying to be free, trying to get your man free, trying to not get him in any more trouble. Even if y'all are making these type of calls, doing it behind the scenes. You trying to go live, you trying to have streaming, you trying to have merch, you trying to have all this stuff going down and going on.
Man,
And
listen,
it's looking like you the one that's chasing the clout, even if you're not.
that's it. That's it. I keep telling. I don't trip like, but people that want it and they infatuated with. He took a hit. That shit like crack. They don't want to come back down. And you really up there chasing nothing. You getting high for nothing. There's nothing coming of it for you.
That's the
But to them, in their own world, shit.
anticipate their relationship lasting much longer?
Come on, listen. The minute, the minute she understands, right, what that really is, and how much time that's looking at, she out of there. You know that? She out of there. I mean, she come from hoeing. She come from. She might regret having the baby because now she can't just. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got that type of family where she could just drop that off and move on.
Right.
The mama want to get paid.
She really wanted a baby, so I don't think that that's gonna. I don't think she's gonna regret the kid because that's the one thing she
Yeah,
wanted.
but not. See, it's one thing if you got the home. It's another thing to where you want to spread your wings. He gone. Your sister don't with you like that. Your mama don't. She want to get paid, whatever she do. You know what I'm saying? She can't just jump on the planes, go over here, not work. You know, when you just solo, you know what I mean? You do it the you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that
You
baby
could just,
young.
yeah. Yeah, that baby 8 months or something like that. 7, 8 months, something like that. You can't just, when he was here, okay, yeah, we got a family, this is what it is. Once she see that that's been disrupted, because they didn't gave a stretch, right?
He's looking at a couple years, right?
Couple my, let's listen to me. He's in the federal RICO. Okay, so that means his robbery falls up under the Hobbs Act because it's a RICO. It ain't just a robbery by itself. If it was a robbery by itself minus the RICO, it'd be different because his robbery is in the RICO. It falls up under the Hobbs Act, which now says 15, right? That's what it says. Okay, now you have to factor in his past criminal record. Now that moves up your level, which enhances your time. Couple gun cases, another robbery, you done beat 2, 3 bitches up, and then you got 2 pending cases already, right? So now that enhances that. Okay, now they said in the last court date, the situation at No Jumper, a police report has been filed and is coming. It's about 7, 8 felonies in that alone. Now we don't know if they go in state or fed with that. Okay, let's break it down. You got two counts of assault and battery, another 2 counts of armed robbery. You got a count of brandishing a firearm. You got a pistol whipping count. We had six charges. Then you got the account that gets you on the mother sex app. When you strip a nigga, when you strip somebody of their clothes, now you become a sex offender. They gonna put you on that app,
Oh wow.
right? You got another 7 counts. And just in that alone, see what he thought was he was gonna kick something off, and he thought Wack was a sheep. No, 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 no. Wack's a wolf. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's what you doing? Yeah, you tripping. You doing a little too much. I'm going this way. You thought you was gonna draw Wack into something. No, you were wrong. Autobots, ye ready to depart. This is not our fight.
They said, yeah, I heard her mention something like that too, where she was saying, it was made to seem like if separating from him was in his best interest, but now it's looking like if it was in y'all best interest to separate, from him and what he got going on. So I think that was
No, that wasn't it. You got to remember. I had a contract to market and promote for the. Now listen, if you want to go over there and rob the corner store, that's your business. I'm just not gonna let you get in the car with me, and I'm not gonna walk in the store with you.
as you should.
I don't give a. I might advise you, as I advised him. Then, hey, bro, don't do that. Like what you look like you finna pop this nigga. For this nigga ain't even what you doing, right, bro? Don't do that. Don't do him like that. I might advise you. If you want to do what you gonna do what you gonna do. I don't know what you got going on. Now, what I found out 2 weeks ago, I kept saying, why was dude up there? It still don't add up to me. 2 weeks ago, Eddie Boy say, Wack, I talked to Jay Reed. He made a report and gave him his phone records. I said, phone records? He say Luce Cannon text and called that nigga 15 times between the hours of 4:30 and 6:30, telling him to come up there. That's gonna fuck him.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV, back with another one. Y'all heard the content. Y'all heard the heat. Wack 100 went off. Again, exposed Luce Cannon in a way that got everybody in the streets talking. If you thought this beef was done, think again. So, Wack, not holding back. Basically, calling Luce Cannon a fraud, a gimmick, and even working with the feds. Now, this all started when Luce tried to flex about getting Lil Durk on the phone, claiming Wack was jealous. Wack flipped the script, pulled up the paperwork, allegations that suggest Luce might be working with the government. Wack said, and I quote, "This dude is playing both sides. He ain't no street general. He's a plant." Now that's major. He even went as far as mentioning Luce Cannon's father, calling him a known informant, and insinuating that the apple might not fall from the tree. No, disrespect was wild. Now what's crazier is Wack's claim that Luce is trying to infiltrate the game, building fake relationships in the industry just to gather intel. Now that's a serious accusation. If true, it could mean that Luce Cannon is more dangerous behind the scenes than anyone thought. Now, bottom line is Wack isn't letting Luce breathe. And if there's any truth to these allegations, it could shake up everything in the streets and industry. But is Wack exposing the truth or just spinning another media hit? I think y'all know the answer. In my opinion, Wack is exposing the truth. Let me know what you guys think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV. I'm off to the next one. Peace.